There it is. Hey, y'all know what it is. Y'all know who it is. It's that boy Pharaoh the God, always on the motherfucking job. I got fire. Let's talk. Real talk. Y'all know what's going on in the news right now, man. Kanye West going off, talking about Cardi B, talking about Pusha T, controversial statements about how he's one of the greatest artists. Uh, Keefe D, Tupac, Bad Boy, Puff Daddy, you know, a lot of stuff in the news right now. But like in my shorts, I had said, you know, it don't really baffle me. It just make me kind of aware. It's like, why would now all of a sudden the police want to arrest this nigga? They want to raid his house. I mean, if you the prime suspect in a case, you go to jail, you get a bail. Um, but it was four people in the car. None of them never went to jail. Never had to post bail. But before we get into that, it's that time again to tell a friend to tell a friend to tell another motherfucking friend. Share, like, and subscribe to this shit. Don't miss out on this shit. Some real shit. For all those that ain't followed, like, share, follow, like, subscribe, share, do that right now. Hit that notification button, man, and support it. You feel me? Get some people to support it, man. Uh, but first, we'll start off with the Keefe D situation. Tupac's killer allegedly. Um, how y'all feel? I mean, niggas is giving interviews and making fun of motherfuckers, and to me, it's just like, what you think is gonna happen? I mean, you 60 years old, dog. You too old for that shit. You too old to be out here giving interviews, talking about, this, that, and the third, and the nigga was trying to get to the back seat. Like I said in my shorts, like, it's 28 years later, nigga, and you ain't having no compassion for what allegedly you been accused of. I mean, this is a man that brought a lot of comfort, eradicated a lot of depression and sadness out of a people's lives, man. Like, you know what I mean? I understand that if you get into a physical altercation with somebody, or your boy get into a physical altercation with somebody, I understand. I came from the streets, man. So I know how niggas will be like, oh, nigga, I'm gonna kill that nigga. Nigga to kick me in my face, the nigga embarrassed me. But like I said, like, that's what the quote on, like, the put on is for. Your homies beat your ass, put you on the set, beat you up, you know what I'm saying? You get jumped. All that is for when you get in them streets and you get beat up, you don't do no buster shit. You don't do no sucker shit. It's like Craig Daddy said in Friday. You ain't no man because you got a gun. You know what I'm saying? You a man when you don't got it. You could take your ass whooping and do it moving, nigga. Like, that's a real stand up man, nigga. I don't give a fuck, enemy or not. But, niggas wanted to put they Willie Nelson on a nigga tall can, and, the red light happened. You know what I mean? Niggas gotta stop doing that shit, man. Like, on some real shit. I mean, cause niggas react to a reaction. But 28 years later, you still talking about, oh yeah, I heard he was breakdancing trying to get to the back seat. Nigga, I don't got no compassion for you, nigga. I mean, shit, nigga. I like Tupac. Nigga, like, I feel like, when keeping it real goes wrong, that was the whole situation with Tupac, Keefe D, all of them. But I'ma always say this. Why now? Why now does this nigga go to jail? That's what's crazy. You 4 deep. I don't give a fuck if I shoot out the window, hit somebody. Y'all ain't had nothing to do with my beat. All y'all going to jail until somebody snitch. How that, I mean, nigga, it's the same questions niggas been asking for 28 years. How are the prime suspects not being consistently questioned? I mean, let's just say that, I don't know the situation. I don't. But let's say that they did murder Tupac, right? They murdered him, they shot him up, all this, all that, right? As a police investigator, as a detective, it's your job to investigate a high profile case. I see niggas get hit with murder charges and niggas get found guilty by the bullshittest detectives in the world. Straight bullshit. Here it is, 4 motherfuckers in a white Cadillac. Never get arrested for the murder. Never get no bail. Never pitch one against the other like they do in the movies. So they got away with a murder, allegedly. But then you gotta think that, nigga, this Tupac, son of a Black Panther, mama is Afina Shakur, godfather's Matula Shakur. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Connected to Mumia Abu Jamal, the Move organization. Damn. Okay, we all know that, you know, a lot of these rappers have rapper police around them. Tupac high value. So how did these niggas get away? Now it just makes me think that, I know me as a criminal, I wouldn't keep the gun for 28 years. I don't give a fuck how famous it is. Me, I operate on a different agenda. If I was the person that was accused of killing Tupac and I was accused of having the gun would have been gone a long time ago. Long time ago. Ain't no way in hell I would be holding on to that. For one, I don't want to incriminate myself. And for two, nigga, I don't give a fuck if you know I did it or not. So, if he did keep that gun for 28 years, like they saying he had it in his house, right? If he did, nigga, you deserve to go to jail. I don't give a fuck who it is. You keep a gun for 28 years because this oh nigga, I know I'm gonna be able to sell this gun one day. That shit only worked for the white people, for Kim Kardashian and them. How does the Kardashian mother still got the knife that killed Nicole Kidman, but she don't go to jail? That shit only works for people that don't look like us and that has a lot of influence and holds a lot of secrets. How the fuck, nigga, they mama don't go to jail when they find the knife that killed Nicole Kidman in her house and she come out and say she had it? All right. Y'all don't see the comparison? Okay, okay, okay. But back on Keefe D. If you keep that gun for 28 years, you building a case against yourself. Now I'm gonna think like a reasonable person, right? Like say like me, a nigga that ain't got the gun, right? That didn't have nothing to do with it. You the only motherfucker left out of all four people in the white Cadillac. Now you giving interview after interview after interview after interview, and you keeping the case relevant. Cause every time I see the nigga do an interview, it's just like, damn, they really somehow this nigga connected. Because how is this nigga still on the streets? Everybody else got killed, but this nigga did it. Nigga Orlando got killed in the gang shooting, allegedly. And that's the nigga that got beat up. That's the nigga that everybody say killed the nigga Tupac, right? So how far fetched is it that somebody hired? We seeing it now how on the news they got the little mask and all that, the little face mask, rubber shit, throw it on, make you think they white, blue, purple, green, black, kill a nigga, hop back in. Whole time, nigga, it was somebody else. So if you that type of nigga, you ain't had nothing to do with it. How that gun get in your house? We know it's like I say, it's always a fall guy to a case, right? It's always a fall guy. This case ain't nobody been, no new witnesses, no new suspects, just the same four suspects. Chime in if you want to, man. Let me know how you feel, man. I see you up there, man. Get in the comments. Let me know how you feel. Uh, I mean, this case is fucked up because we know how police and government type police can work, nigga. They could, you know what I'm saying, had the gun all along, all these years, knew the person that really did it. Since this nigga keep giving interviews, let's really make him the fall guy. Place the gun in his house, nigga, then raid his house that morning. Boom, now he down. But still, nigga, even if the police setting that nigga up, like nigga, you brought it on yourself. You really brought it on yourself, my man. Like you giving all these interviews talking about this man, and that's the bad thing. Like you talking bad about him, and it's like if you did or if you didn't, that's making you look guilty. But why? But why that? Why y'all arrested the nigga there? You can't say, oh, we got information. But what if it come out that he do got the gun? He been trying to sell the motherfucker. Another dumbass move. Another dumbass move. I mean, the nigga Keefe D is in jail for being a clout chaser. I mean, what else you think the nigga in jail for? That nigga ain't nobody to be nigga going to interview. The only shine Keefe D got to his name is he's the remaining survivor in the car. I mean, of the people in the car that allegedly killed Tupac. That's the only fame that nigga got to his name right now. Is that nigga is the only survivor that was in the car. He the only one that know the truth. He the only nigga know if Puffy really said he was. Cause you heard what Eminem said right after Pac got killed. And it's crazy that niggas is bringing it out though, because the nigga Eminem say something about yo talking about a nigga's skills. I admit that you got skills when Puffy will admit that he sent the hit that got Tupac killed. Why would M even say that? Why would M even say that though? We know how fucked up Hollywood work. You know what I'm saying? And niggas don't understand how they words like really motivate people. It's the same thing like with Malcolm X. When Louis Farrakhan said that, you know, the traitor Malcolm X is worthy of death. And niggas took that to heart and, you know, started the plot and plan. You know, I'm pretty sure that it was shit said that, you know what I'm saying, shouldn't have been said, that was said out of drunken anger. Niggas' brains was moving drunk, so their mouth was talking reckless. But you know what I'm saying? Certain shit you gotta watch what you say. You know what I mean? It wasn't no secret through hip hop that you feel me, uh nigga they was beefing. And then it just goes to show you that, you know, Keefe D and them was fucking with Puffy. They was fucking with Puffy in them. So what if Keefe D now decides to snitch on everybody? What if this nigga tells on the police? What if he tell on Puffy? What if he tell on everybody? I'm pretty sure he got some information. I don't really, it's like 50-50 for me. It's like I believe a nigga a snitch, you know, tell on some people, or you know what I'm saying, the nigga might get hit with a lesser charge. Who knows? But you know, uh, you know, it, in one of my comments, I just did the thing about Biggie Smalls and niggas was they commented and saying that, you know, like basically I don't like Biggie Smalls, or you know people hate on Biggie Smalls. Like the hate for Biggie Smalls in and out of hip hop could never amount to the hate that Tupac is is always where we see in and out, right? Just the thing with Keefe D and them, you know what I'm saying? They hated him so much because they couldn't take the fact that his nephew got his ass whooped, so they had to resort to guns. On top of that, it was alleged that these members was fucking with Puff Daddy in them, right? The same people that hated Tupac because, you know, for whatever reasons was in the media at the time, right? You know, uh, on top of that, you feel me? We know that Tupac blamed them for setting him up. So the hate that people have for Tupac gotta be generated from a place of where a nigga kept it real and a lot of niggas didn't. I mean, let's call a spade, bro. A jack a jack. Like Tupac is the only artist, one of the first artists that really created his own lane, created his own style of music, um, created his own vibe, like really pressed that issue of being a street dude and being conscious. Like, you know, you you gotta love your people. Like really doing what it needs to be done. The backlashing off. Like really took that. Um so but also it's a lot of people that love pop. It's a lot of people that love pop. And we know in this hip hop world, like shit gets real tricky and real finicky. Like, you know what I mean? So it's just like at 60 years old, however the connections may connect the pieces to whoever, right? At 60 years old, you so much of a clout chaser that you putting all the rest of the people that may or may not have something to do with it in jeopardy now. But that's how you niggas move now. That's how y'all gotta let everybody know that you a killer. Like, or I was a part of that. I was in the car. Like, come on. It's lame. Feel free to jump in the comments, man. You feel me? Uh, but you can't without shit. You can't really talk about Tupac, even as a fan. You can't about Tupac without talking about the good, the bad, and the ugly. But you see how that goes? It goes from good, bad, ugly. Like being good to turn you bad, and being bad to turn you ugly. And sometimes your ugliness ain't even really ugly or bad. It's good. It's just you going so hard for it that some motherfuckers that be like it's bad. But we lost somebody that I even think a lot of haters would appreciate. You know what I'm saying? What he left behind. You know what I'm saying? You know, one of the songs I like by Tupac was Blasphemy. But I also like when he says, picture jewels being handed to an innocent child. I never knew in my lifetime I lived by these rules, initiated as an outlaw, studying rules. Now Papa ain't around, so I gotta recall, come to grips with being written on my enemy wall. And it's just like, he dropped jewels and niggas didn't even recognize the jewels that they was getting. They was so oblivious, you know what I'm saying, that we really didn't even see what Tupac was giving us, you know what I'm saying? And, the nigga died to prove, just to show niggas that he human. I don't look at Tupac as dying as no gangster. I look at Tupac like he wanted to prove to people that he was just so human like them that he got caught up in the hype. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, like, oh, nigga, like his love for people made him want to connect with the mob. Like, oh, nigga, like, y'all fuck with me. Like, I love you niggas. I'm gonna rock with you niggas. Like, nigga, his love for people, like, wanted to be normal. Like, yeah, I'm Pac, but I'm normal. Like, and we really overlooked that. You know what I'm saying? And for this nigga to be, Keefe D to be talking about this nigga, how he was breakdancing, trying to get to the back seat, laughing at the questions about, Pac being shot. I mean, it's real disrespectful. Uh, he shows no compassion. Uh, now I get it. Like if you gotta kill a nigga, you know what I'm saying? A nigga at the time, nigga, I was on, you know what I'm saying? Woo, woo, but I do like niggas don't have no compassion. And I mean that's cool, nigga. You know what I'm saying, nigga? You play the role, nigga. Okay, nigga, you get the score then. We watched, we watched him put this nigga. Niggas ain't fucking with him. Motherfuckers ain't ever studied what's going on. Oh, he talked about the Jews. Oh, that's what he did. Kanye talked about the Jews, so they took his money. How fair is that? He is. Look what they did to Nick Cannon, Kyrie Irving, uh, Colin Kaepernick. But y'all behind niggas like Young Thug, Lil Uzi, fucking Lil Durk. Like, come on, bro. Great leader was a greater follower. You know, so when people tell you, oh, nigga, don't be a follower and all that, how the fuck you gonna learn? You don't know something and you trying to learn it. It's like driving. Nigga, you know, they tell you red lights at an early age mean stop for a reason. Nigga, you don't know how to drive, you don't know what the red light for, nigga, you run through the red light, bam. Nigga, stop. And it's crazy, you know what I'm saying, that Tupac was allegedly killed at a red light because niggas gotta stop all this fuckery that they doing. Stop all that bullshit. You feel me? Stop doing things that jeopardize, you know, your generational wealth, bro. Like, you know, and niggas gotta respect niggas that once they get to a certain level in life, like that gangster shit don't count no more. Like that shit don't count. Like once you well off, nigga, you ain't gotta be 100 millionaire and all that, but nigga, once your mama good, nigga, for real, like your brothers, sisters, you know what I'm saying, cousins, like really, like your immediate family good, you ain't got no like really be on no fuck shit, nigga, no more. And niggas gotta respect niggas like that, like you know what I'm saying, like nigga, that nigga getting money, that nigga being grown, nigga, like you know what I'm saying, leave that nigga alone. Like that nigga Future, like that Future is one nigga I respect, bro. Like you don't see Future getting into no bullshit. I mean, you know, the nigga, the only thing I could do is paint the nigga as a deadbeat dad, you know what I'm saying, a gigolo, but the nigga ain't out there, nigga, in the clubs, getting in the fights, nigga, out there smashing chains, putting bounties on niggas' head, nigga, you know what I'm saying, the nigga's making music. And that's what niggas gotta understand, like, you know what I'm saying, what is you really making it for? Is you making it to be forever? You want some Cardi B shit? Nigga, stop it, nigga. You know, I'm pretty sure this old ass nigga Keefe D got kids, I mean grandkids and shit. Actually, that nigga grandkids like nigga, my grandfather dumb as fuck, nigga. This nigga allegedly had something to do with a nigga getting killed 28 years ago. This nigga still talking about it. Nigga, I could, nigga, I, like what good is that gonna do? Nigga, you know what you did. They know what you did. You still here. Allahu Alam. Allah knows best. You know what I'm saying? But that's how the mind be. Like right now, there's so much cloud chasing going on that this nigga 60 years old. This nigga really a senior citizen, and cloud chasing has affected niggas 60 years old to where they just threw their whole life away for doing interviews. For doing interviews about a murder that happened 28 years ago. Nigga, you didn't go to jail then. Okay, let niggas be mad at you. But you still want to get on interviews. Oh, the nigga was breakdancing. Nigga, now you, hey, nigga, you feel what I'm saying? Nigga, interview that. Nigga, now you ain't even getting no money for no interviews because now niggas in there asking you questions for free. For free. You wanted to be famous, right? You wanted niggas to know that you was the nigga that killed Tupac or saw Tupac die, whatever. Now you get you nigga, you better watch what you wish for. Cause now you got it. Niggas gonna ask you some questions. Niggas gonna ask some questions and the questions ain't go a lot of them questions ain't gonna be compassionate. That's where clout chasing done got niggas. That's where it done got motherfuckers. Motherfuckers want to clout chase and be known for this, that, X, Y, and the third. This should be a prime example for you motherfuckers that be out there loving to tell motherfuckers what you did, how you did it. Like, nigga, young thug in them. Niggas love it, like, that's for motherfuckers that be, you know what I'm saying, like the only way you can survive is the motherfuckers. I'm talking about the motherfuckers that got a 9 to 5 or not. You know, motherfuckers that got 9 to 5 and still got a hustle on the side. Like, nigga, niggas gotta do what they gotta do, man. Like, it a whole lot. Nigga, we the only people that keep allowing our potential leaders to be like taken away from us. Fucked up to where we don't even like, nigga, like coming from traumatic situations, like nigga to try to go back and nigga, you feel me? Stop and think like, damn, why I'm still doing this? I'm a grown ass man. Like, why I'm still out here running around with this, and that, and doing this. You know what I mean? It's just like, when do niggas really become grown? This nigga's a perfect example at 60 years old. Niggas still want to be famous. Just imagine all the niggas that ain't getting interviews. That's like, you feel me? Shit's real. Rest in peace, Tupac, legend. But another nigga that put himself in a situation he didn't have to put himself in. Like, keeping it real goes wrong. Niggas wanna, nigga, like that nigga problem was he wanted to be human so bad that it cost him his motherfucker. Just think about that. Thank y'all for rocking with me. You know, nigga, appreciate it. Um, nigga, look at some of my shorts, run through some of my videos.